In a small desert town, where the winds carried more dust than dreams, lived a boy named Arman. His house was made of mud bricks, his clothes were worn, and most days, his family struggled even to afford a single proper meal. But Arman had something no one could take away from him, a quiet determination hidden deep inside. He wanted to build a life brighter than anything he had ever seen. He wanted to change the fate of his parents, who worked day and night just to survive. But whenever he shared his dreams with others, the response was always the same. Arman, you are the son of a laborer. Stay within your limits. Dreams are for the rich. You just need to earn enough to eat. Arman pretended not to care, but their words hurt him more than hunger. One afternoon, while sitting alone near the abandoned well outside the village, an old traveler passing by stopped and asked, "Why are you sitting here with such a heavy heart?" Arman sighed. "Everyone tells me I cannot become anything great because I am poor. They say my dreams are too big for someone like me." The old traveler sat beside him and placed a small candle in his hand. "Light it," he said. Arman looked confused. "But it's daytime." "Exactly," the traveler replied. "If you only believe in your light, when everything around you is bright, then your belief is weak. True belief is the candle that still burns when the world is dark." Arman stared at the candle, realizing the meaning behind the man's words. "People will try to blow out your flame," the traveler continued. "They will tell you who you are and who you cannot be. But if you protect your flame with your discipline, your courage, and your actions, even the strongest winds cannot put it out." That single moment changed something inside Arman. He didn't have money, he didn't have opportunities, but something new awakened in him, a fire that refused to die. From that day onward, Arman began to build himself, one step at a time. He borrowed old books from a teacher and studied late into the night. He helped a carpenter in the evenings to learn skills. In the mornings, before school, he delivered milk around the neighborhood to earn a little money. Everyone else slept, but Arman worked. Everyone else doubted, but Arman believed. Months turned into years. Arman started making small wooden toys using leftover pieces the carpenter gave him. At first, he sold just a few, but slowly, his toys became popular. He saved every coin carefully. Eventually, he opened a tiny workshop. Then he began designing furniture. Then he learned online marketing from an old second-hand computer someone gave him. Piece by piece, his life transformed. What started as a small wooden toy business grew into a full furniture brand known across his region. Arman hired workers, many of whom were the same people who once laughed at him. His parents finally lived comfortably. Their days of struggle ended. One morning, as Arman opened his new showroom, he saw the same old traveler standing outside. His hair was whiter now, but his smile was the same. Arman rushed to him and said, "Your one candle changed my whole life." The traveler replied gently, "No, my child, you changed your life. The candle only reminded you that your light was always inside you. You just needed to protect it." He placed a hand on Arman's shoulder. "Remember, greatness has nothing to do with where you start. It begins the moment you refuse to let the world shrink your dreams." Arman looked at his shop, at the people he was helping, at the life he had built, and a tear of gratitude slipped down his cheek. His sunrise, he had built it himself. Moral of the story: your circumstances do not limit you, only your belief does. Protect the fire inside you. Feed it with courage, discipline, and action, and one day it will light up your entire world. Your next chapter begins the moment you dare to think big. Start today.